Hello, good guys. Welcome to my tutorials on visualizing remote sales data with Django, Pandas, and integration of Chart.js for visualization. In these tutorials, I will walk you through the process of fetching sales JSON data from the remote server like GitHub and analyzing it using Django and Pandas and visualizing it using the Chart.js. Let me tell you what is the visualization and what is the importance. The visualization is nothing but displaying the raw data in the pictorial representation in the graphs like a bar chart, pie chart, scatter, etc. So data visualization play a crucial role in gaining insight from data and making informed decisions. By presenting data in a visual format, we can easily identify trends, patterns, and the outliers that might not be immediately apparent from raw data alone. In these tutorials, I will demonstrate how to harness the power of the data visualization to gain valuable insight from the sales data, which is a JSON data from the GitHub. So let's understand something life cycle of the data. Data can be in the different format. Means source of data can be the model from Django, JSON data from your media or from the remote server, CSV file also from the remote server or from your media files local to your project. So when you are reading the data from the different source, you are trying to integrate. You need to integrate all those data. So when you are trying to integrate and put in the data warehouse, before that you need to perform the ATL operation. So what is the ATL? In short, in ATL called as extraction, transformation, and loading. Extraction means you are trying to read the data from the different sources, from the different, might be you have a business, you have a different outlets of the business, data are being managed, data might be on the different outlets of the business or different center of the business or different branches of the businesses, and you are managing the data in different formats, depends on whatever reason. And you're trying to retrieve, means you're trying to extract. When you're extracting from the different sources data, it might be in the different format as well, you need, that's called the retrieving extraction. After extracting, you need to transform. What is the meaning of transformation? Transforming means you need to clean the data, you need to remove the redundant data, duplicate data, you need to remove the null data, noisy data, lots of things we do during the transformation. Once the transformation is done, we need to load in somewhere else ready to use data, consider data warehouse. Once data in the data warehouse, we cannot edit the data. That is the main properties of the data warehouse. So in short, in this video, I'm not going to perform this ATL operation because this is a different video can be made, how to transform the data, how to clean the data, etc. So in this data, I consider the data we have is ready to use before analyzing. So we have a data already ready to use, which is available at the GitHub for this video. And then we are going to analyze the sales data and then we'll visualize it using the Chart.js. Fine guys, so let's get started. Before going to analyze the data, we need to set up a Django project. But in this video, I'm not going to create a Django project. I will consider I have already created a Django project in the previous video tutorials. If you don't know how to create a Django project, you can follow one of my video on my channel. I will put in the video description as well how to create a Django project. So I will be using the existing project, which whoever following my tutorials, they know how to create a Django project, but who are direct watching this video, please you go and learn how to create a Django project, and then you do whatever I'm doing here by creating a new app in the Django projects. So let's get started. So I'm opening the my existing project of Django. You can see who are following my video tutorial of Django. You can see in the previous video I have created a Django project, and then I had created another additional app called the blog. So here for this video I'm going to create another app for creating a sales app. So I'm going to create a Python manage.py start app, new app. I can say sales analysis as a new app for the project. You can see, so you can write this command. So I am going to run this command here. So you can see I have created a new app. The new app is called the sales analysis. So when you create a sales analysis, this is called the new app in the Django project. Like you who have watched how to create a new app in the blog, they know what is that. But who are watching this video first time, just we are going to use this sales app in Django project to visualize, analyze the data, sales data, and visualize it. So in this video, I will not teach you how to create a model and all, because I'm reading the data from the remote server GitHub. Okay, I'm not using the model of Django. So I'm going to read the data from the remote server GitHub. So now here I have created already sales. So since I'm going to read the data, so I'm going to use the view. In this view, this is a view is the one always trying to retrieve the data from the model, from the servers, and trying and then send to the template and read the data from template, send to the model or server. So actually view is where the business logics falls in. So I'm going to create view here. So for this purpose sales, I'm going to create a function called the, because I'm going to create a view. So guys, I have created an app. You can see here I have created a sales analysis app. They have a views, as they have tests, they have a models, they have apps, they have admin. In the these are a files I have explained what is the admin, what is the models, use of admin, how use of models and views and etc. in the previous video of this series. So I'm not going to talk about the models and admin and migration in this video. I'm going to talk about the views and URLs, etc. So before creating any function based view, let me take you through something else as well. So now first of all, the remote server data, we can say adjacent data from the GitHub, that is our tutorial for. So let's go there and see what to do. So we are going to fetch the data. So use the views of that app. So sales app I have created, sales analysis app, I'm going to view. In this one we are going to use. So when we are going to fetch the data from the JSON data from the GitHub or from etc. from any URLs, we can do different way. We can use the let me write the comments. We can use direct pandas function, that's called the read underscores JSON, or we can use request library of the Python, and in that request library we can use the get function in order to fetch the JSON data. So but here I'm going to use the pandas, otherwise we can use the request also. What is the difference between the pandas library and request libraries? Request library is especially made for to manage the HTTP request. Suppose you are trying to read the data from the JSON data from the remote server where you need to have a HTTP request, and then you want to handle the HTTP parameters, HTTP headers and all, then you can go for the request function. But if you are trying to read the data from the GitHub or any URLs, on any using any HTTP request from anywhere, and just you want to read the data into the data frame, then you can go for the pandas read JSON. But what we have to do request, if you use the request, you will request the data, you will get it, then you need to transform into the data frame of the pandas, and then you can do the analysis. For this video I am going to use the panda. So guys, so for that reason I need to first of all import the panda. So I'm going to import pandas as a PD. Now I'm going to create a function based view. So I'm going to write a def, I'm going to write something. So I'm going to write here some functions because it's a sales data. I'm going to do the sales revenue in this video. So I'm going to write sales revenue, any spelling that if okay, then we can say request, then do it. Here we are going to fetching JSON data from GitHub and converting into data frame. So we have a PD dot function called the read JSON, this one. You can pass the URL between. So what I mean to say, we have a data available on the URL. So let me take you through the data we have it. So you can see here, this is a Kundan Rwanda. This is my account. The data I have already uploaded on the on my account of my repository of the GitHub. You can see we have a countries, we have a customer, we have an order, we have product, we have sales. So when you want to open it, you can click. When you click here like this, data will be it comes here. This is a data. You can click on the raw data. You can see this is raw data. Click on this. So once you click on the raw data, you will see this is a link of that. This is a JSON file. You can see this is a data available on the GitHub. I repeat as raw. lot big data it is. It's called the big data because there is lots of record available. I'm going to copy this URL. Copy this URL and visit to the my Django project. Here I'm writing read panda read JSON here. Do you? What is the use of this one? We are using direct pandas read JSON function because this function will directly convert this your raw data into the data frame. And from there I can analysis. If you have any things, so let me do once this will read the data, this, and we need to put it in some data frame. So I'm going to write a different variables. Left hand side you can see it, since it is a belongs to country, then I can use the country. I can say country underscore df. So guys, this is a way we need to import it. So let me go through what kind of data I'm going to use it. So you can see here we have a country data, we have a customer data, we have a order data, we have a product data, we have a sales data. Okay, so these are the data available. In this data we can do the different kind of analysis, but for sake of this video I'm going to just do one analysis called the sales revenue by the country. Means which country are selling the most product. So for that purpose I will take you through. So I'm going to use the country because I'm going to sales revenue. So I'm going to fetch all the data that required. So I'm going to do the countries, then I'm going to the customer, so copy, then I'm going to do here, or I can do one thing guys, I can copy paste this one here, 3 4 5 whatever data we needed, and then we can just copy paste. So it's a customer, so just go there. How to get there? You can click on the customers, then you will click on the raw, then you will reach these URLs. Otherwise I am going to include this URL guys in the video description, okay, for your ease. So you can copy paste from my video descriptions, I will add it. So let me go there and put it here like here. Second one, countries, countries, customer. This is not, sorry guys, customer. So I want to do the customer. So I'm going to copy paste. You can do for all, paste it. Then I can put it here as a customer. This is a customer. So copy this one and put as a customer df. Customer df. Likewise, we can go for the order. Then we go for this one. Then third one. Let's go to third one. Paste it. Become an order, so we can copy this one, copy order and paste it here. Change the name of the df. Then we need also what? Sales raw data. We can go there, we can make it here sales data, we can say sales df. For product I'm not going to use because for current analysis I don't need, but if you want to do, you can do it also products. So you can copy paste, it will be same here, copy paste, and then you can make here because all of them having the products. But I'm not going to use in this in the product. I need only the customer, country, sales and all based on the relationship. I have done it, but I will not do the analysis in this in Django project. Allow me to do the analysis in the Jupyter Anaconda Jupyter notebook just for the easy understanding. So I'm going to switch, and then what I will do, I will do the analysis there, then I will copy paste those code here after verifying all is well, just for the easy navigation, easy understanding how to do the analysis. Please watch my whole video to see how to analyze the data. So let me go there. So I'm going to switch to the Jupyter notebook. So I have already opened in advance, and you can see here also I have done the same, importing the pandas PD and importing all the required JSON data using panda for analysis. Okay guys, so I have done it. Make sure internet is connected because I'm using the data from the URL GitHub, so you need to have internet. So I'm going to run. After running this one, you can see it's a star here. It means data is being, this code is being executed. It may take time because of it is a data is being fetched from the internet. So guys, it's still taking time. You can see even it will throw an error. I would love to show you what errors comes on my screen. Got error, what the error got. This is the error I was talking about. They're talking about the, let me go up. The keyboard interrupted, might be blah blah blah. The reader is sales data. What is that? Errors is coming, and is also coming the SSL object. You can see SSL socket I was talking about. So guys, no need to disable the SSL certificate and all. Let me retry again this one. So I'm going to retry and hope this will work. I want to see it's working fine. So let me delete all those extra things, and I'm here. So guys, I'm using this Jupyter notebook just for the easy analysis. So I can demonstrate something good which you can easily understand. Thereafter, I will copy that code that is working very fine, and I will put into the views of the Django in the logical order. In logical order means the way it should appear in the views, and then we'll see. So if you are understanding the how to do the analysis, if you master in that one, you can skip this videos for the couple of minutes. Then you can go directly to the Django's view, which I'm going to copy after a few minutes after explaining the analysis, and then you can copy paste from there. I don't mind, but I highly recommend to watch this whole video to see how I do the analysis. In case you have some lack of skills, you can understand. Okay, this guys, you can see now this is already have run successfully. You can see number has come after 3 trials he had run. So I'm going to use this data frame, because what it happens, these all raw data of the customers, country, sales, order, which is available on my site. You can, I will share this the in the video description, I will share this videos as this link. We need to see the data processing with Pandas. We are going to see how to process the data with Pandas, because we have converted those JSON data into the Pandas data frame. So now we are going to stay. So we are going to just explore. So just let me copy paste country data frame. I'm going to just run this one. I'm using the different cell guys, because I'm going to teach you how to do analysis. So that's why I'm doing this one. So you can see it is good practice to explore. We can do HEAD hide, to run something like this here, 5 records. So you can just better to explore what kind of different columns are available. You can see. So I'm exploring. Let me do copy paste and know the columns. What is the beauty of the columns? I will tell you to know the columns. So we have a columns. I want to know these different columns available in the this data frame, like attributes. So likewise, we can also explore the orders, orders df. We can do explore, we can run it. It also have this kind of, column. If you want to know also what, you can show the sales df, copy paste this one, go to the new sale just to learn individuals data frame to know, and these are, it has a this kind of things. So this one we can explore. Let us go to the product customer. You can see here, and you run it. You can see this also have a customer. These are attributes of the customers, like a features. This is a purpose I'm using this Jupyter guys, just to teach you. Otherwise we can use this one also. We can use the Django. We use the print. We need to check in the console. We can use here in the print, like here we can also use in the print here, and then we use them the console. But this one for easy for me, make you understand, then I will copy paste the code. So guys, we have seen data frame are available, so I'm not going to run again and again, because it can take my time. Sometimes internet slow down. So I have already data frame. So it's good practice guys. After looking at this one, it's good practice to check whether this data is empty or what. We can check. So before going to that, let me talk about something more. We are going to analyze the sales data with Pandas. We have in the sales data set, we have a different kind of data. We have a countries data, we have a customer data, we have a order data, we have a sales data, we have a product data. So in these pictures, I'm trying to show the how it's relating. You can see these all the data which is available in the JSON data format. I have just made some kind of tables to show you the schema in order to make you understand how it's relating. So you can see here, products are related with the sales are related with the orders are related with customers, and customers are related with the countries. So what is the purpose of in this video? We are going to analyze the sales data in order to identify sales revenue by the country. So we need to we need to merge these JSON tables or JSON data set in order to fetch the what is the maximum, which country is selling the maximum quantity of the product. So that is the main reason. So we can see when we go to the sales, and when we show the sale, because product I'm not using based on the case study, we are using the sales revenue by the country. So sales and order are interconnected, related because of order ID. So when I pick we can merge the sales, we can merge the sales and order together in order to get the both data. And then once you merge these two data, you will get the both data which are common intersection data. I want to retrieve the intersection data. After merging the sales and order, we can merge the customers with the this sales order which is a merge with these two one. After merging them, we can get the customer details. After getting the customer details, you can see because customer IDs are together, you can see customer ID with the order. So you can merge with on customer ID. Here is a foreign key and customer ID is a primary key in the customer. Once you merge this one, because we are going to see the sales revenue by the country, we can merge this data, this merged data with the countries, because each country, each customer have a country as a foreign key and is a primary key. So we can merge. So we can get it in order to get the full details of the country with the quantity, who sells, then we can group those data of country wise, and then we can make a summation of the quantity which is grouped by the country and will display on the graphs. So that is what I mean to say. So what is the merging we should know? In the pandas, we have a merge with different kind of merge. So merge means a merge is a statement is used to combine data or rows from the two or more data frame based on the common fields between them. So you can see we have a different kind of data frame I have created. We have created a country's data frame. We have a customer data frame after reading the data from JSON. And then we are going to merge this based on the common field. So you can say sales and order have the common fields called the customer ID, and they have a order ID and order ID. Then between these sales, the sales order, they will prepare something. So I will show you one after another. So we are going to use the inner merge. Why inner merge I am going to use? We have an inner merge, we have a left merge, we have a right merge, we have full merge. So guys, if you want to know more about this, what is the merge and all in details, you can visit the official pandas and you can see what is the pandas merge. You can go through, you can do some exercise in order to understand, but I will take you through a little bit and then you can master, then you can follow it, I believe. So I'm going to my analysis. So I'm going here, I'm going to use the inner merge. Why inner? Selecting all the row from the both the data frames means we have a data frame. Currently we are using the sales and order we are going to merge. So we are going to use the both sales and orders. So both as long as the conditions satisfied. This will create the new result set, new data frame by combining all rows from the both data frame. So what to understand this one, let's go there and use it. So I'm going to the here. So we have already so this one. So we are going to use the sales and order. So I'm going to use the sale data and orders data, this one, to merge. To do that merging, what we need to do, we need to use, so we are going to merge. So let me write the comment here, merging in while sales data and orders data to get customer ID, because customer ID, you can see here, you can see customer ID is here. Customer has the also countries, because we are going to say the sales revenue by the country. So you want to say who is selling how many quantity. See, quantity is here in the sales. So based on the sales and combining the product, we'll get a customer ID. When we'll combine this merge data, will combine with the customer, we'll get a country ID. When we merge this merge data with the country, we'll get the country details. That's the reason we are merging like this. So let's go back. Hope you understood this flow. So why we are doing this one? So we are going to do is pd.merge. If you want to know this function about more, you can shift, you can click merge, then you can do shift tab in the windows, then you can plus it, you can go through the more about this one, what is the left and right. First parameter will pass will be left data frame. Next parameter will pass the right data frame. How we want to merge, inner or blah. How, what is on which condition we'll use the left on in which key, like if you have a both both data frame having same attributes with the same case, like a case sensitive, because the attributes is a case sensitive. If you have a two data frame like a sales and you have orders, in the sales you have a ID, and you have order, you have a like order ID, and both are the same. So you have to go with this one, left on right on, because both name of the attributes are different, but in the both, if you have a same ID and both ID having the same name, like the same case, you can use the on, if I'm not wrong, guys. So like that you can go through. So I'm going to use the merge, I'm using the sales df which we have retrieved, then right is a orders df, this orders df. So sales df, guys, this is the one I'm using. Sales df and order df I'm going to use. You can copy paste. Since it is small, I'm just believe it not, I will not do mistake. And then we can use, how do you want to do? So I can say you want to merge on order ID. So let me show you. You can see I have taken it order ID. You can see this having the order ID is a foreign key in the sales. In order ID is primary key, and both are having the same case, order ID and order ID. So I can use it. So I'm going there. I'm using the order ID. Order ID. How do you want to do it? How do you want to merge? Using the full merge, inner merge, left merge, right merge. So I'm going to use the inner merge. The purpose of the inner merge, I repeat, the inner merge will select all the row from the both data frame, from the sales data frame and from the order data frame, and combine all the data based on the conditions satisfied. What is the condition? Condition is here to look at this whether both order sales and order ID both having the order ID means intersection data. When you use the inner, you can say we use the intersection data. Look at the Venn diagram. Common to the both, common to the both data frame will be retrieved. So that is called the intersections. So let's go there and do it this one. So we are doing done. So better to put it this one because this will retrieve something. So let me run this one, and this, you can see they have retrieved sales order, order ID, product ID, quantity, customer and date. Okay, they merge it because they have bring it, but better to put it, preserve it in some data frame which will be used in the and further for data analysis. So I'm going to use the sales orders df. Why I have given this name? Because we have a sales df and order df. These are being merged, so I'm giving the sales order df. How you can say merge df if you want to do it, not a problem. So after that, okay, run this one. This data has been, this merge function is executed, and the new result sets are put into this data frame. You want to run, check it out, this one, it's coming. After merging this one, we need to merge this sales order data frame with customer, because this have a customer ID. Based on the common customer ID, we can retrieve the customer details. So we are going to merge that one. So we are going to write here merge sales orders data frame with customer data frame. Why? To get customer details. Okay, so we are going to do it here. How to do the pd? We can use the merge function, merg merge, and then we use this data frame which we have just now merged up. You can see this data frame, merge it here, and then which customer data frame. So we have a customer data frame here, customer data frame, merged it. We are going to do the customer data frame. How do you merge? Look at this one. We have a customer ID in the customer data frame, customer ID. Let me show you here in this output. This is the data frame we have merged, guys, sales and order. You can see they also have a, where is that customer ID? Customer ID they have it, and customer also having the customer ID. Let me show you the customer also having customer ID. See, customer also having customer ID. Same case of the attributes. So I can do it. Okay, you want to merge on based on these attributes of the data frame. Both are having the same. And then how? Again it's inner. Means intersection, means common to the both. Okay, both one. So guys, then we'll run this one. It's running here. Let us see. It's giving the new data results, a new data frame which have a sales ID, order ID, product ID, quantity, customer ID. Even they have a country code. Can you see here? So because we are going to, our target is that to find in to analyze the sales revenue by the country. So that's why we are doing this one. So let's go there, and we so better to keep it this one into the different data frames. So I'm writing like a merged, okay, df equal to, is better to keep in the new data frame. Copy, run it here, and then merge this data frame for the further. You see, you have, sorry, what? Okay, df is missing, guys. So let me do it here. Is coming. So now we are going to merge this data which we have done here, merging this, then merging this. Now we are merging this merge data with the country. Why? Because this merge details bringing the country code with all the orders and quantity. Then we are merging with the country then we'll do something. So we are going to do this one. So let's go there. We are going to merge with the country. So we are going to write here merge with countries data to get additional country information. How do we do that? We do again pd merge. What we are going to merge merge data, just recent merge data, then with countries data. So country data is here, countries df, copy this one, countries df, and we do it here, countries df. How do we want to merge? Let me show you again here. How do we want to merge? We have a country, we have a country here as the same key attributes, and also has a country. These are common, so I'm going to use the country. If you have a both different, you can use the left on and right on. So we are going to use the country on country, and then how inner, again it's a intersection inner. It will return again something, guys. So I'm going to just run for, you can see it's returning the sales, it's returning the order id, it's returning the quantity, because that is what important for us. We are not slicing a lots of data, just we keep merging, and then we'll see which one to use it. And then we have a city, and we have many things. So let me show you. We can merge this one also, merged, merged df, put it in the different, and I will use this data again. So let me run it, guys. Here, run it, put the merge data and run this one. Okay, if you want to know the columns, we can say columns. These are diagnosis to know columns. You can run it and see it has a country. With that, it has a country. Where is the country? Let me locate the country. Country, yes, country has, and it also has a quantity. So what we are going to do? We are going to now group this data by country, because we need to analyze sales revenue by the country. So this data I'm going to revenue means this data which we are fetching. See how many records we have? 61,883. So this is a lot of data, a lots of data for learning purpose. So I am going to group this data. So we are going to group by country and calculate total sales revenue. Okay, so we are going to write the merge data dot group by. We can use the group by, and after the grouping group, we are going to group by country. So we pass the country is a attributes. This country, this is the attributes we are using. Group by the country. Yeah, group by country. We have done it, guys. There is some. I'm trying to see. This is why reason I'm using the Jupyter notebook to go one after another. Group by, done. By now I want to do this group by, I want to do the summation, calculating the sales revenue. So I want to do quantity. So quant. So I'm going to copy paste this one, quantity. Then we write it here. Sum function. Yeah, you can see the sum function. You can see they are returning. This is a country, or this is a sum of that one. Are you getting me? It's good practice, because this is giving the random. We need to do the reset index. So you can see a reset index. You can see we have now country, we have a quantity, and this is an index 0, 1, 2. This is sequential index. After setting the reset index, they have sent to us. Okay, so that is the beauty. We have it. Now, if you want to change this one, this title, if it is not compulsory, but if you want to change column of this this data frame, you can do it. So what we can do it, guys, we can keep this one. This is just returning as a function, but it's good practice to preserve in some kind of data frame. So sales revenue, revenue spelling is right. Okay, sorry, sales not plus underscore sales revenue. Then we can say by country, and okay, df we can say df. Okay, we can run it here. Then it's running already. Then copy paste this one in order to check it's coming same or not. Here you can see here. Now you have this one. If you want to change the column, this one having this column. If you let me see the columns of this one, you see this is a columns. If you want to change, customize the column, you can do it here. Dot, we can say dot columns equal to, we can reset. If you want, it's not compulsory, it depends how to customize, because we are going to visualize it, so we can send direct. So country is the first one, then second column can be sales revenue. Guys, we have done it here. Company and sales revenue, run it. Then you run this part data frame, you see that we have sent this one. So guys, we have done it, how to do the analysis. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy paste all the required lines which I have used in this one Jupyter notebook to understand. So now allow me to copy paste. So I'm going to do quickly. So we have this one, we are going to the Django project, we have this one. I'm going to copy paste. So I'm going to copy paste this one here. So before copying paste here, it's good practice, sometimes we need to check whether data frame is empty. So check if data was fetched successfully or not. Okay, so we use the conditional operator. If we can use not is a not operator, then we use the data frame. So we use this country's data frame, not dot empty. If say countries dot, and then we can say here and then copy paste not which data frame, customer data frame. So we can say customer df dot empty, then we can say and orders df, and why, because all of them supposed to be have no empty, so empty and sales df. I'm not using the products data because there is no much required here, so I can ignore it, even I can delete it, I can comment it for a while simply. Why should I not using this one? Empty. If it is an empty, what you need to do, you need to go and check inside. If not empty, then what you do, read all those data. So I'm going to read, copy paste this data, copy this here. We need to go as a like this. Indent is very important, guys, so we need to do indent, copy paste. So I'm going to this data now, copy and paste it here. So I'm going to indent here. We have already learned in that, no need to explain here. I will just brief it. Then we need to go another one. We have self customers. After customers, we have merged with the countries. So we are going to use this one, copy. Then we use this one here, copies. Okay. Then we have done these three. Now we need to use the revenue. So we are doing this one here, revenues, copy. Then here, paste it. Indent is important. Indent. Then we go and check the setting the new columns, as per requirements. So let's go there. Okay, setting the new columns here. We have done it. Fine. So now, so guys, we have done in the views, this data is in the data frame. You can see this is a data frame. So since we are going to, send this data, render, pass this data to the HTML template. So we need to pass into the dictionary. So it's a good practice to convert data in the dictionary. So convert data frame to a list of dictionary before passing to the HTML template, list of dictionaries. So here I'm going to do, so we are going to do sales data. This is a data frame, copy paste it. Then we can do underscore dict is a function, pass it, and you can say orientation is equal to record, and you can read, save it, convert in the same again, and put in the same data or same variables. So here is a data frame. This one is here data frame, but here become a dictionary because we have reassigned. That is one of the beauty of the Python, the semantic dynamic. They change the data type of the same variables based on the data you are assigning. So here is a data frame and same data name, same variable name, but here become a dictionary. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to copy here. So now we need to pass this data to the HTML templates. So fine. So what we are going to do now? We are going to create a template files for the sales analysis. So for that purpose, we are going to in the template, because we have a sales analysis new app. So we are going to the template file. You can see here, create a new folder called the sales compulsory, highly recommended, not compulsory, but highly recommended to do the sales analysis. If this is a folder in the sales analysis, I can create a different file. I can say a different file itself is a sales, you can give any name, sales analysis.html file. So this is the file I'm going to render. I'm going to pass this one. So I can write here, return, let me see, render is there. So return render, pass first parameter request, comma, and then your template file. So I can say sales app name. Why not app name? Actually it is a folder name under the template. To sales analysis / sales, this file sales underscore analysis.html. Then we pass this data, so we dictionary use it. So I can use the same name like here df, here like this comma, then pass the double quotation, become a key, this become a data. You can see here. So this is a code so far. So we have rendered this file here. So guys, so far so good. I'm going to save this file. After saving this one, because this is a new app, we need to configure the URL and all. So let me go there to the app, the sales. I'm going to create a new folder under this called the URLs. This is a necessary directory and files we are doing. So URLs, in the URLs, which kind of URLs? Let me go, and any URLs I'm going to copy paste. For ease, I'm going to copy of the blog URLs to just to be ease and paste it. I have explained this one before in the another video. This is here is very important because this one is a import from sales with the name of sales analysis, name of the block, and then I'm writing the views, in this views. Why? Because this is a function I want to call it. Copy in this URL, I'm going to put it here. Here is a sales view in the views of this sales analysis. Okay, in the sales analysis, what is the name? You can say sales, revenue, anything that you want to give the name, revenue slash. Okay, this is a folder. This is a URL. We have configured the URL at the app level. We need to add this one to the to the project level. So our project is this one. This is our project. So I'm going to the project level URL. I'm going here. Sorry, not project. Where is the project? Here. So project level URLs here. I'm going to add that. So I'm going to add here, including this was a. I'm adding this one for the blog. The previous including sales analysis URLs to the sales analysis app, we can say, for the comment URL to the project URLs. How to do it? We can copy paste this one, copy here, paste it. After pasting, you can give some name here. So name of the, better to give always the name of, because it is a project level URL, so always give the what? Sales analysis app name, sales analysis. I'm going, let me give like this, sales analysis, like a capital here, not a problem, and include what? Sales analysis. So we need to import, guys, here, or no need to import, this is the same here. So we can say sales analysis dot URL. So I'm done here. If I'm not wrong with the any indent, let me check the indent. I'm done. So this is a project level URL we have set up. Okay. After setting the project URL, let me test what is happening or not. So go to the here, which one? The sales sales view. It is here. We are rendering this sales analysis HTML. This is a sales analysis HTML. Let me add something. So HTML blah blah, and delete this unwanted things. I mean, in different saving, let me put one paragraph. This one thing. This is a page of sales revenue by country. Simply, I'm not displaying right now. I'm not doing anything. So let me check. So guys, so far we have done this one. Before going further to integrate the visual Chart.js, let me run this server. So I'm going to run python manage.py run server. Hope all is well so far. Okay, it's running server. So I'm going to run this render. What I'm going to run? I'm going to use this one. Let me close all those things. Sales and this URL. So this URL in the project. So I'm going to use this sales revenue. Inside the sales revenue, I have another, go to the sales URL and then you do this one. So I'm going to, here in the project, I'm going to write 120 slash sales revenue, slash, let me close this one, slash, then we can go to sales revenue, this one. This is from here. This is for app sales analysis. Then let me see what I did. Sales analysis. From the sales analysis, go to the sales analysis URL. So I'm here, in this one, I want to run this one because where I'm rendering these files. So I'm going there, space, blacks here, put it here. It's taking time. This is reason because in the views we have this one. So it may give the error, guys. So no worry, it will give the error. We'll see. So error has come. What the error? SSL. You can see SSL error has come as I have showed you. So what we need to do? Don't give up. Just for the sake of learning, make sure internet is good. So I will keep running this file. So I'm going to save this file. No, again, I will keep trying here. No need to run the server. Server is running. So I'm keep trying, guys. So guys, you can see it took time, few seconds, actually close to a minute. I was keep trying to speed up the internet. So don't worry, because of the internet, you will get SSLs, the errors, fail to errors, sometimes incomplete read because of internet speed. So don't give up, keep trying and make sure you have a fast internet. So far, I'm able to render the data. So it means the data has been fetched. So now we have able to render data. So we fetch the data, we run, and we are able to render the HTML file. We have passed this data to the HTML file, but we have not used so far. So this is able to render. This is a page of the sales revenue by the country. Let me close the paragraph. I forgotten to close the paragraph. Now you can see this is the one is coming here. Is coming at this page of the sales revenue by the country. So now we are going to integrate Chart.js with Django. You can visualize the data using the different kind of libraries. In this video, I'm using the Chart.js. Even you can use the Matplotlib, Seaborn. So that is a different process. Okay, so I'm going to use the Chart.js because we are going to integrate this one. For this one, for integration of this one, we need to visit the Chart.js.organization. You can see in the URLs. I can put this one also in the video's descriptions. So now here you can click on the get started. These are an official website where you can go through and learn. It's very easy to integrate. So I'm going to click on the, they have a different kind of things. Now you can go through. Let me go and get started. Click on get started. So what we are going to do, we need to include some, okay, in this example, we create a bar chart for single data set and render it to an HTML page. Add this code a snippet to your page. So I'm going to copy paste one after another. Since we have, we have a one views already, we have a HTML template file which is under the sales analysis, app. So I'm going to copy. So in this one, we need to use this one. So copy paste this canvas is a tag we need to integrate in our HTML template file. So I'm going to use. You choose in the body wherever you want to use that. So let me put it here. Canvas. I put this div. Canvas is a tag. This is ID. You can change the name of this ID. I'm not going to change as per now. Let it be. So I'm going to use it. So now after that, we need to also integrate. This is a canvas we have, but we need to integrate the Chart.js. So that was a script, JavaScript. So I'm using the CDN. Even you can download this one for the local to machine, but I'm using the CDN. So guys, what is the use of CDN? I'm no need to download, just you can use the link of that and it's ready to go. So I'm going to use this script. You can use this script here or down here. I can use this integration. So I have integrated this is called let me write the comment, integration of chart.js file. Okay, we can say integrated. For this Chart.js, they know what is the meaning of canvas. Wherever canvas appears, there the chart will go. And this canvas tag you can have a many canvas for bar chart, for pie chart, for a scatter plot, etc. So each one you can give the name. You can give the my bar chart. So you can give the name my bar chart. You can rename it. Now I'm going to use this JavaScript. So I'm going to copy paste this JavaScript. Copy and go and paste down is good practice. Inside the body, I'm going to paste it. Now here is the matter. What is this here? You can see I'm going to, this called the kind of, DOM, DOM, document object, model of the JavaScript. So I'm using that one to understand here. So we want document. Document is a whole body, in whatever the HTML elements you have in your DOM, that is known as a doc. And then using that one, we are trying to get element by ID. You have a different kind of elements in this one here. You can see we have a get element. I'm going to get a canvas by ID. By ID, I'm writing this name. My chart was, so copy. I can paste this one. So system, this JavaScript knowing this canvas. Fine, save it. Now we have a labels. We need to understand this one because we are going to prepare a bar chart and then we need to pass the label and data set. This should be dynamic. Dynamic means what? We are sending this data using this one. We are sending this data using this dictionary. So we need to manipulate this one here. So how to do that? So we need to label. So label should be a country name. Label should be country name. So how to fetch the country name? Because the country is available in this data. So our country is available in this data. Let me show you our what we can say analysis we have done it. We can see in this one we have a country and we have a sales revenue. So these two levels we need it. Country has a different. So country will be as a horizontal, sales revenue as a vertical. So X is a country and Y is a sales revenue. To show the vertical, we can say bar. So let me go there and manipulate this one. So this label should be dynamic here. Different kind of country, because we are talking about the labels. We see X, this should be country name. So we have to for loop. We are going to for we are going to use the any kind of data name in. And what is the data we are sending? We are sending the data from the view is, this is the one df. So copy this part and go to the cells, and we are going to iterate this one to the for loop. After iterating this, iterating this one, we are going to cells. Now we iterated, then input the here. Okay, we are putting inside this comma, this one. We need to print in between. What we need to print? We need to print all those countries. So data, the data we are reading from there, country is the one. Which country? Let me show you, because we have this country we are reading. So this is a country we are reading, guys. So this country, and don't forget to put the comma after here, because it will generate list of the country. So comma, and then we are going to end the loop inside. So we are going to end the loop, end for loop. So you can see, guys, within a list, you can see we have opening square bracket, we have a closing a square bracket. Within a opening class bracket, we are going to the for loop, and we are generating those data. Are you getting me? In the list, why the double quotation and single quotation? Because country name should be as a string list. Okay, so single quotation here. I want to print the data, that is why the double opening braces, closing. Within that we are writing the data. This is this variable for loop, and we are putting the country, and then we are putting the comma here before end loop, just to separate the list of the country. You understood? Let's go and put this data set. The data set is the why data set will, because we are preparing the vertical bar. So label for the y axis is the sales revenue, as it is. And now this data from the sales, for the sales revenue, should be dynamic. So we are going to use then the list, and this should be also a data. So let's put it here, data here as a okay, then for, we can do the data again, data in which one, again same data frame and dictionary name. Then we are going to close this for loop. Sorry guys, I have missed to put something at the beginning here, this one. Then we use this for loop here. Okay, then single quotation, then opening braces, closing braces, data. Then what we need to use, this one, this is the one I'm doing to use sales revenue, because that is the data frame we are using. This is a columns we are using. So sales revenue, then we did it, then put the comma, then put here opening, then percentage, we can say end for loop. Okay, end for loop, we have done it. All is well. Now we need to change here something. Let me see what is the coming by default. Let me check it. Otherwise you can use the background color, background border colors, etc. Even you can use many things. So here we are going to use also, we need to label it. So we check it out how it looks, because we need to understand what to change. This is a little bit some parameter we need to modify in order to beautify our graph. So let me run this one first, how it looks, then we'll see. So I have saved it, all is well looks. Let me go, and our server is running again. So let me go there and hit the enter, and hope this time internet will not make a noise. Guys, showing the invalid block tag for line number 29 end 4. Let me go and check the line number 29. Okay, first of all, I need to put the percentage from there, which I missed it. Single percentage, a space. Then here also, let me check, all is well. Looks, all is well, here also. Let me cross check, guys. End loop data frame percentage, white's air like this. Looks different here. What is the problem? Here is line number, save it. Okay, let's go and rerun. Guys, showing the invalid block tag in 32 line number and for blah blah blah. Let me check 32 line number. So here it is okay. Data blah blah. Here data sales revenue comma and for, yeah, looks nice. Don't know why it's coming. Let me try once again. We can see the charts are not being displayed. This is only displaying, means this part is displayed, but this canvas is not displaying. So what the reason? Let me go and check, guys. Let me check it out. So guys, you can see the bar chart was integrated. You can see the data has been displayed, the sales revenue by the country, the data where the x-axis the country code is available, and the y-axis the number of quantity, so sold by the specific countries. So if you want to shortlist the data, you can arrange it. If you want to sort the data, you can do it. Before sending, you can send the short data. You can note the short value there. You can go to the views, and you can use the short value here. This data frame can be this data frame can be sorted by using the sort value, and then you can send it. So guys, you can do more manipulation if you want. You can put the colors of you can change the color of the bars bar here. So let me do more modification a little bit. Let me put what is the x-axis side and what is the y-axis. We can put it. So let me go see what is the x-axis, labeling of x-axis, labeling of the y-axis. Let me do it. So what we have to do, we are going to go to the options. So in the options, you can do the many things in the options. In the options, we can do it here. X, this is y-axis. So we can go there. In here we can do here Victor comma, we can put title. In the title we can put it here, put the title here is dictionary. So display, you can put display equal to true, because I want to display the x y-axis title. And then we can do it here also, like what do you want to display as a title? Text. So text can be here sales, you can put it here the sales revenue sales. Then you can put here comma, this is x here, up to x is here. So here y, we can copy this one here, this one we can copy this one, and we can paste it here, paste it and make it here x axis. Let it be everything same and put it here as a country. We can put country, save it. We don't need to change anything much here. Begin at 0, no need to mention here. Leave it just title and save it, and go to rerun this application again. Why after changing the level, you can see x-axis is the country here and y-axis is sales revenue. We have done it in the views here. X level is a country and y is sales revenue. So guys, so far we have seen, we have created in order to analyze and visualize the sales data using the Chart.js in the Django, using the Pandas. We have done we have created a new sales analysis app in the Django project. After that, we have we try to sales with the sales app, we try to read the data from the remote server, where is the GitHub. Thereafter, after reading this data, we analyze the data using the Jupyter. You can see we have analyzed the data. After analyzing the data, we have integrated our we need to visualize. So we need to render to the HTML template file. We have render here, and we need to integrate. So we have integrated the Chart.js, and in this Chart.js canvas we are trying to visualize the bar chart. So you can customize, guys. You can want to know the more about the Chart.js, you can go this official website, you can explore more and do it. So guys, if you like my videos and the content, please you do subscribe my channel if you have not yet done, and please see you next video. Enjoy.